the biggest expense living in your car? Food. Food cost is your biggest living expense when you're in a car, and I would say even in a house. I think the food line item in your budget is underestimated by most people, whether they live in a house or a car. And in this video, I don't want to talk about how much it costs per month as a start. I want to talk about how much a person spends per day so we can add that up and get a practical estimate for what you would spend per month. I think the average person spends anywhere between $20 to $30 a day in food and drink. Okay. And let's say there is an average of 30 days in a month. So let's say you spent $30 a day. If we include your coffee, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, every snack in between, I would say $30 a day is a very fair estimate. 30 times how much you spent that day, times another 30, because on average there's 30 days in a month. You just spent $900 a month in food and drink. So $1,000 a month is a very fair estimate that most people are spending, whether in their house or even in their car. Because I think your food costs increase when you live out of a car or van because you don't have a refrigerator, you don't buy in bulk. And even people who live in their house, they buy in bulk and they still order out on the weekends. And you know, they make their coffee at home, but you forget what's the expenditure of a coffee machine, coffee filter, coffee beans or a Keurig, and then you need milk, or then you need sugar, and then you need a cup, and then you need dish detergent to wash the cup. Then you have an electrical bill for the coffee. Coffee, even making it at home, is not that cheap. And I don't want to hear about super simple living Sally who lives in her van or her car and she makes coffee in the front seat of her car. She also has a GoFundMe account and she's monetized because YouTube is a hustle, not people just sharing their life for the fun of it. If that wasn't the case, then why weren't they sharing their life publicly on Facebook before they were doing the Nomad life? Okay, so look, guys and girls. How much do you make per month on Social Security, on disability, or at your job? The average person in America makes $60,000 a year. That's a take-home pay of around $3,000 per month. And I would say whether you live in a house or a car, you're going to spend at least $1,000 a month on food. Okay? So that's a quarter of your salary. If you're living on Social Security, the average Social Security in America is $1,500 a month. If you spend $1,000 a month on food and drink, you're only left with $500 a month. If you're on disability, the average disability is around $1,000 or less per month. You're dead broke. Why do 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? They don't understand budgeting, which I didn't for years too, so it's not in judgment, and they have too many kids. Kids is the number one factor of poverty. Then if you don't have kids or you mitigate that, then you have to manage your money. Because even if you're single with no kids, I know guys are addicted to prostitution, they are gamblers, so you still have to learn to manage your money. And living in your car, the number one thing you really need to focus on if you have a low income and if you're trying to save money is your food budget. Now, if you're living very below your means in your car, you can spend up to easy $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month. And I would say sometimes I get there, guys. Because I'm drinking Starbucks like I'm popping champagne in a strip club, okay? I'm not gonna lie about it. Fuck, I'm not destitute Debbie, okay? And so now if I was destitute Debbie, because I've been broke, guys, I'd cut my expenses, okay? I'm already living more primitive than a lot of you lazy fucks on your recliner. Excuse my language, come on. So, and I'm honest, okay? So I would say on average, I'm probably around $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month, just in food and drink. And I think if you were trying to live super cheap, hopefully you're not sacrificing your health, eating sodium snacks from the Dollar Tree, you could probably get by on about $10 to $15 a day, and that'd be cutting it close. $10 a day, 10 times 30, there's 30 days a month. That's $300 a month. You say, yeah, that sounds a lot like, yeah, okay. How's your blood levels? How's your sugar levels? How's your sodium levels? How's your health? Okay. A lot of people They'll cheat their own health, okay, and just so they can live lazier. And I'm not mad at them because they have the right to do that. But I'm saying, don't bust my chops either. How much do you spend per day? Now, some of you guys, look, you're on EBT. You're on food stamps, okay? I got family members on them. So I don't want to hear how cheap you live on food either because, guys, come on. I mean, I'm having an honest conversation here. Okay, I'm not making coffee in my front seat saying, oh my God, I'm saving so much money living in my car. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, click this link. Hey guys, smash that join button. Why? Because the only reason I and everyone else does YouTube, okay, is for a side hustle revenue. Okay. And for those who don't, they have mental problems, okay, and they don't work and they're already on some type of assistance. Because if they're wasting time on YouTube and they're not making money, what are they doing? Okay. Yeah, they're getting money somehow. Okay. That's what I'm telling you. All right, let's continue to talk about the subject. So look, at the very low end, you're spending $10 a day. That's $300 a month. On the higher end, you're spending $50 a day. That's $1,500 a month. The average person is probably somewhere in the middle, between $700 to $900 a month. Okay. If you're honest. Okay. Again, if you're destitute and you're on hard times, you're on hard times. No shame in that. And if you can't do for yourself, can't do for yourself. Okay. But if we're going to have an honest conversation so that it can help you, not hurt you, not mislead you, but guide you, then this is what we need to talk about, your food budget. And if you're living simple so that you can enjoy the simple things in life, which is popping Starbucks like a champagne a strip club, because I'm not living dirt cheap, okay, so I can sift through the Dollar Tree and find some high sodium snacks. I want to eat coconut shrimp, okay. I want to be popping Starbucks, okay? And I want to be making side money, okay? And so what I could tell you is this. You better get your stuff together in your budget, and you better understand the number one thing when it comes to living in your car, definitely, and even living in your house. Take note. Take note. How much do you spend per month in food? And if you spend about $1,000 a month in food, how much is your rent? The average rent's $1,200 a month. So $1,200 plus $1,000, now you're about $2,200. Plus you got car insurance, plus you got cell phone, plus you got gas, plus you got to do something with your life. And then before you know it, you're up to about $3,000 a month. And the average American takes home about $3,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. And the average American doesn't have anything left after their expenses. And that's why 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. And they got kids, and they got other problems, and they got debt, and we got a disaster. And we got Simple Sally making her homemade coffee in her front seat, selling you self-help books, and waiting in line to be interviewed by Bob Wells, misguiding you into the world of dookie emojis. I want to guide you to the world of the dollar bill, y'all. Wu-Tang Clan. Secure the bag by empowering yourself through financial understanding and a realistic look at life. Okay? Don't go buying real estate until you understand your food budget. Don't go buying Bitcoin, okay, until your big ass understands how much you spend in bacon. Don't go living in your car if you only make $500 a month. What are you, out of your mind? I want to help you, not hurt you. I want to share my experience, okay, and make some side money. Because believe me, if there wasn't no side money on YouTube, guys, I ain't sharing shit. Okay, I've done nonprofit work. I've done charity. I'm not raising money, hiring assistants just so I can build vans for broke people. Guys, broke people should be not in the van in the middle of the desert. That's totally not right, in my opinion. But do what you want. This video, hopefully it helped you. If it helped you, help me, click that blue join button. And if you don't want to do that, just keep watching for free. Keep watching for free. Guys, there's nothing wrong with watching for free, but don't bust my chops for having a tip jar. Okay, not a pinhole jar, like some of you do with your Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. You went to the supermarket, help us go Boy Scouting. They went bankrupt. Okay. How many building funds did the church raise money for? So what I can tell you is this, guys. I love everyone, okay? And I try not to BS you, okay? And I try to give you some entertainment. I try to give you information while I make you laugh, okay? And for some people, you can give them a lap dance for free, okay? And they're still ungrateful. What type of people are these? I'll tell you what type. Look in the comment sections. Not mine, because I block and delete, okay? I put them right where they belong in the trash can emoji. Why? Because I don't need them, guys. I don't need anyone who's nasty. Okay, I don't need to debate you. I'm not running for president. Okay, and I'm living below my means. So really, if you don't even want to tip, I don't even, guys, look, that's why I'm able to make these videos like this. Okay, but I think some people, they'd rather me just put a coffee mug, a coffee maker in my front seat and say, how you doing today? Hello, boys and girls. Do you want me to show you how to make coffee and save money and live in your car? No, yeah. Get the fuck out. All right, guys and girls. You know what to do. I'll see you soon. Peace.